Pretty sure my mic's not on. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far and a great trading session. The market has been twerking since it opened, so I have not been taking trades because it's very easy to miss or mess up. So I've kind of just been chilling a little bit. Honestly just waiting for the market to just calm down a bit before I start trading again. I have taken one trade, which was a winner. So at the moment, I'm just gonna chill for now. I mean, I've missed a lot of setups already in these first 30 minutes, like at least 6 at least. But like I said, the market's just moving too fast. This is something that, over time I'll get used to if the volatility stays this high. But for now, no. Are you gonna slow down, market? All right, we're in low impact news right now. Why didn't my indicator turn blue? Just the real question. Hopefully now the market will slow down. It's 9 o'clock. Maybe by 9:15. Maybe. Good morning, Janelle. Yes, thank God it's Friday. I have to make sure. I'm going to try to trade till 10:45, but I might get off at 10:30 because I have to leave the house at 12 and I still have a couple of things I need to do before I leave, including journaling. So I might just stop at 10:30 just for the sake of making sure that I'm ready at 12 o'clock. But we will see. I am going to take my second monitor with me Sunday, just in case I'm able to stream on Monday. I'm still not all the way sure, but we'll see. But how are you this morning? I've literally been sitting out of most trades because the market is just moving so fast. I don't want to make a mistake. Once I get all my rules and stuff embedded in my head, then I'll be more inclined to take the trades when the market's moving fast. But baby, she's not there yet. So I'm not there yet, so I would just rather not. So that's take. I count that one. But yeah, I'm just really waiting on the market to slow down a little bit so I can read it. But I did take one trade. It actually was a late entry and I was trying to break even, but the market was just pushing. So it still got me where I wanted to be. Like I told you guys yesterday, I am doubling contracts on account number 3 because it renews on Monday. So I just want to get it back to full drawdown, which hopefully by the time I feel comfortable trading when the market slows down, we'll still get enough trades to be able to do that, or at least come close. I'm like $500 off, I think. So good morning, Amelia. Good morning. Good morning. You're done for the day. Passed another PA and an EVA. Okay. I love it. I love it. Did make money today. Green for the first Friday in a long time. Congratulations, Amelia. A lot of people do not like trading on Fridays. My girlfriend, who I told you guys have been trading for like 10 years, who I've taken her course, done her one-on-one, and I just can't trade her strategy. Even though it works for other people, they're funded and everything, getting payouts with Apex and other props. I just can't do it. But she does not trade on Fridays. She rarely does. And whenever she does, she is kind of like Amelia. I'm green on a Friday kind of thing. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? How's trading going? Oh no, oh no. All right. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I just need the market to slow down a little. Just a little. I can't read it. Once I can get these trades in, even when the market is moving super fast, oh baby, I'm gonna be in there, okay? But for now, brain does not compute. Some of the trades I probably could have still gotten into, even though the market was moving really fast, because it's like stuff where I know the rules backwards and forwards, but I still just I mean, this is craziness. I can't take that. The zigzag's not attached to the correct bar. Just craziness. Like, for these moves to be so crazy on a 10-second chart is insane. These are huge bars for 10 seconds. Now we're pushing towards session lows. Okay, so it's Friday. I cannot take any divergence there, which for obvious reasons. Market is really trendy on Fridays. Kind of is what it is with that. Also, something else that I think I cannot do on Fridays is like take divergence where the POC is opposite the direction I'm going, because the whole purpose of doing that is you're trying to trap. So like if the POC is in the wick right here and it's seller volume there and it pushes up, you're trapping the sellers, right? However, because again on Fridays the market is so trendy, it does not work. It just doesn't. So any divergence trades where the volume is opposite the direction, I'm not going to take on Fridays, as well as no divergence trades off the session highs and low. I would like for the market to chill. Like, you got until 9:15 to just chill the fuck out. You're doing too much. Way too much. Oh, I almost didn't notice. I can't even take sales until we break here. I'm also green. Hey, good. Congratulations, Applejacks. Good morning. Good morning. I went back to micros today and now I'm red. Wait. First of all, why did you go back to micros? A 40-hour job. I just lost an hour of work due to my own dumbness. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So we pushed through. I could take sales again. Oof. $3.99. All right, let's see if that trade works out. No. All right, so I think I'd rather keep it in the wick then. That's something that I've been questioning, how I want to trade going back towards the session lows or highs. Still not all the way convinced. So because of that, we'll just chill out. So this is similar to yesterday, this sell right here. Similar to yesterday where pushing back towards the session low, weak level, but it's divergent, so it should work out, and it worked out again today, which I said yesterday that if I saw it again I would start taking it. I just didn't, because I still don't feel all the way comfortable. Why is the market moving so fast? I could have caught that one though. I could have, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get on the right edge over here. All the moves are just so freaking drastic. Goodness. We just moved 100 points in 3 minutes. Exactly. That's why I'm sitting out. Like, I've missed I've missed a lot, but at least I can see that the strategy still works, you know, in the high volatility. It's just the fact that I don't feel comfortable. I mean, look at how these bars are painting. Yesterday, I will tell you guys that I was looking at a 20 tick chart again, the 20-in-1 chart. Because I thought to myself, like, all right, the market's moving fast. Maybe and now that I'm trading a lot different than I was the last time I was trading a 20-in-1 chart, maybe things will work out a lot better. But when I started looking at last week's data, all right, cool. But then this week, so last week, it wasn't as choppy on the 20 tick chart, but this week the choppiness started. So it was like, I might as well just stick to a 16 tick chart, because I mean, I've told you guys, I don't want to be one of those people who just keeps changing the Renko size. I don't want to have to determine what's the criteria to trade on a 16 or a 20. I'd rather just trade on what's going to always work, or work out the most. So we're just going to stick to a 16 tick chart. And when the markets are moving too fast for my comfortability, we'll just sit out until it slows down. It can't be like this until 11 o'clock, right? We got to slow down at some point, right? I hope. So, yeah, we'll just do that. Just do that. And I can tell when the market is super volatile and like trading in a super expanded way, because we start to reach extended support and resistance levels, which we're at its extended support level right now. So yeah, we're way extended out. My support and resistance levels are all about 108 points away from each other. This is a day to trade on Top Step, trying to decide between you and the Olympics. You know what? The Olympics until like 9:45 because I can't do anything here. This is not comfortable to trade. It's just not. It's not. And I'm not going to force it, so we'll just kind of sit and wait. I can get another Top Step payout. Ooh, congratulations. Look at you. Even despite your hurdles recently. You see? You see? I have been seeing a lot of people talking more about how satisfied they've been at Top Step. I was reading I felt really bad for the guy. I was reading this Reddit post. This guy had requested, I don't even remember. Y'all, this market is doing too much. I feel like it was all right. This is too much. I almost rather just fucking log out now and keep it moving. I feel like the market is never gonna stop being so volatile. Why is it like this? I'll pull this up here since we're in a down. It's like when we're in a downtrend, I need this up here. When we're in an uptrend, I need it at the bottom. All right, so he made 100,000, 110,000 with Apex. He actually put his strategy on YouTube. I don't know how much he requested, but he was denied. And I feel like he was only denied because at the time that he had to submit his videos, they weren't very specific on how the videos needed to be done. But now, like, you have to show your face, you have to have the camera like showing the keyboard and mouse as you're taking the trades, because obviously if I'm just doing a picture in picture like this, I can sit here and say, like, I could literally, if someone's trading for me, I can wait until I see a trade pop up on my chart and be like, oh yeah, I'm taking a trade because of XYZ, right? And not actually be trading. So they want to make sure that they can see your keyboard and mouse to make sure that you are the person taking the trades. But unfortunately, when he submitted his, that wasn't the rule. So I feel like they only denied him for that. But to me, they should have gone back. Like, this is where good customer service comes into play. You can look at when the rules changed and when you asked him to submit, and you could have gone back and said, hey, the requirements have changed. Can you record another 3 days and do this? That's the kind of stuff that gets people angry, because he shouldn't have to wait another 2 weeks to get paid out because your rules on what's required has changed. Not cool. But there were a lot of people that were, I mean, that Reddit post had a lot of comments on it. There was 870 votes, and then there were 270 comments on the initial one, but then there was a second one that he made that he talked about being rejected. So I guess he made $110,000 in like 7 months or something. I don't know. But if I'm not mistaken, he's gotten payouts and stuff before. He trades order flow, which is very interesting. But yeah, he has his videos on how he trades on YouTube and everything. Which, when he put the videos out, he was like, well, I might as well just make it public since I have to show Apex anyway, and to be able to help people or whatever. But I did feel really bad for him. Not that no ma'am to being a sugar. Y'all could be each other's sugar mama. I plan to short or reject her. Had to trade with micros. I got you. So I'm probably about to get me a Top Step account on my next payout. You got to do all that for a payout. You can't deny him for that. Exactly. Some of their rollouts were complete half-ass. I agree. Just like how DCA was enforced in the middle of a payout cycle. But that one, I am a little bit... Oh, you see this old level being hit. That one I was a little bit okay with, because it was still at the end of the day against the rule, against the terms and conditions, period. So if you were doing it, you were risking it, especially because half these people don't even read the rules. But that part, I wasn't okay with that. Ask him to submit another 3. And even if the payout cycle was over, you should have been okay with him, you know, approving him, because that's not right to me. Amelia, I definitely agree. And I hope that if they decide, y'all, why the market's still moving fast? I hope that if they do decide to change the rules to these new rules that they proposed in that survey, I hope that when they roll it out, it's either the 1st or the 15th, right? And I also hope that they have everything in place at that time and it's not all this extra stuff. And if you're going to do that, you definitely are going to have to upgrade your back office, because people need to be able to see certain metrics like they can with other props. That's just how I feel. I mean, I feel like it needs to be updated now, but especially if you're going to do that. But yeah, they have to do a better job. I did also see in one of the unofficial groups, there was a guy, the post of course is now gone, but he was upset because he got denied for risk management, improper risk management. And I did comment on the post before it was removed, and I was like, well, this isn't proper risk management. What he said was, sometimes I go in with 13 contracts and sometimes I go in with 27. This is on a 250K account, and I feel like maybe he thought that because he does one of the two that it's still consistent because he's trading one of the two, but that's not contract. And the thing is, this is what he does. If he loses a trade with 13 contracts, he goes in with 27 the next time. I'm assuming because if he goes in with 27 on the second trade and he wins, he's now basically made his money back plus being up one, if that makes sense. But sir, I don't know who told you that was consistent, but it's not proper risk management. And he was upset because he felt like it was proper risk management. I said, no, this is improper risk management, because proper risk management, you increase your contract size as your balance increases, and you decrease your contract size as your balance decreases. Or if you're going based off of a certain percentage of your available drawdown, like Trenches just said earlier, right? He went to micros because of how large his stop loss was. So proper risk management would tell you to decrease your contract sizing. You can't double your contract, and it's not like you went 1 and 2. You went 13 to 27, my mans. So at some point, I did see that Daryl liked my comment because I was like the only person who explained why it's improper risk management. But then also, of course, Daryl was in the comments going off on people because people were like, this is stupid, da 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 da. They was just talking a bunch of crap, and he's like, yeah, paid out 40 million last month. I was cracking up. But yeah, so that was a thing. And I don't know. I saw some guy who is starting a rumor. I'm going to say rumor because how do we know it's true? Where he was talking about how 90% of international people get denied payouts or something. I'm like, how do you even have those statistics? He said that he knows somebody who works for Apex. I'm sorry, but I just can't see. Apex actually pays their employees pretty well. Okay, let me just make this clear. Pretty well. I can't see someone giving those statistics out to a friend who trades, because this was the other thing that the person said. Yeah, my friend who works for Apex said that they're denying payouts because they're trying to, like, the company is going down, so they're trying to save themselves financially, and they deny 90% of international traders and blah blah blah. And it's like, first of all, what regular employee of any company do you know that knows the finances of a company unless you work in the finance department. That's number one. And number two, if the company's in trouble financially, why does your friend still work there? Because you know you're not going to have a job at some point, right? Am I tripping? I don't know. People and their rumors, they're so weird. So weird. The DCA stuff I was okay with since exactly. Gotta prove somebody not trading for you is why they trading for me and not themselves. Yeah, 27. So you gotta record 2 different views. Yeah. The only reason I'm okay with that part is, again, if I was a company owner and I realized that there's so much fraud out here, do you guys not see like the ads about people trading for you? And there's so many people who do it. And they have Discord set up, you know, and I think that that's why some of the international people are getting denied, because there are services for US people and for internationals. And yeah, so that's the reason why I feel like if you ask somebody once, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't feel like you should be asking more than once unless something just pops up, right? And most of the people who are being triggered, not all, because like I told you guys, one of the mods did have to submit, but most of the people who are being asked to submit, they can see that you have the exact same trades as other people in the system. Like the system flags it. Or if, like, let's say you have another account on the same IP address, it'll flag it. It could genuinely be that your dad trades also, or your brother trades also, but they just want to make sure that you're not controlling both you and your brother's accounts, right? That's fraud. We know that. But with the sheer number of people who are allowing people to trade for them, or again in groups, which I'm still okay with them not allowing group trading, because if my goal is to put you live, because if you notice, most of the people who group trade, they do it on Apex. Why? Because they know that they're not going to be asked to go live anytime soon, right? With other prop firms, once you make $10,000 or $15,000, I think maybe the highest I've seen is maybe $25,000. Then they make you go live. So you can't really make that much money before you're forced to know what you're doing. So with Apex and their 20 accounts and them not asking you to go live until pretty much you've made $1 million, of course all the group traders are going to be with Apex, right? But that's a problem. It's not necessarily fraud, but I wouldn't want to pay out people who don't know how to trade either. My company is here to fund traders, and you're not a trader if you're copying someone because you don't know what you're doing. Y'all, if the market doesn't slow down by 10, I'm just gonna call it. I am. Because I want to trade, but we're doing a bit too much for me. I can give you a name of one of the scammers. If 2 people trading in the same house, there's a lot of extra shit for somebody to make trade for you and then trade for themselves, because you can make the same trades. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But I mean, I guess it also depends on what kind of like, obviously the type of trading that I do, there's no way that I could trade on my account and my mom's account, right? Like you said, you could just take the same trades. Some people are using Quant Tower because they know that they can log into different Rhythmic accounts with no issue. I think that's the only platform probably that you can do that. I know you can't do it on NinjaTrader. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's ways around that though. We can go to somebody else's crib and just be on FaceTime. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like all scammers are going to find a way, right? But if you could do certain things to try to prevent it, then you should. You should, because I would be pissed if I found out I was paying out millions of dollars to people who didn't deserve it. I would be pretty pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I would. I want to learn how to start taking this minor divergence trade. I think I've kind of figured it out a little bit, but I'm not all the way certain yet. It pulled back to my minor half trend and did it. I cannot believe how volatile we are. I feel like even what was that, a couple of maybe like 2 weeks ago or maybe last week or something, there was a day where when I got off the charts the volume was like 500 something thousand. 588,000 volume. This was on Thursday the 25th. And I don't feel like the market was moving this crazy though, if that makes sense. Because this is crazy. Extremely. And we'll probably reach that number today as well, but it's just all the moves are just so fast and extreme. Like 10-second bars should not be this huge. What is this? Oh, I can't see that far. But those are really big candles, and that it's not normal at all. I just need to be comfortable, and I'm not comfortable yet. Still moving too fast. Okay, well, it looks like we might be slowing down just a little. Applejack, shit up. Why they want to copy you? Well, shoot, I would want to copy somebody who's successful as well. Shit, I told you that was the whole reason why I was in a trading group before. Like, if I can earn while I learn, absolutely. But what you're not gonna do is put me in jeopardy, because now the system is flagging us because you got the same entry as me. You know, you saw that I was in a little bit of drawdown, so you can get the same exact entry. And now I get a message, an email saying, how do you know this person? Well, I don't know them, but they were copying my trades because I was alive. 370. That's why some streamers who trade like more intraday swing trading, that's why some of them put such a delay on their streams so that they don't have to worry about that. Not big step. Got it yesterday. This guy at a computer shop let me trade in there because he didn't have a charger for his PC. I bought him lunch as a thanks. Well, that's nice. You good enough to get payouts? That's what I was watching Alpine stream from, was it yesterday or the day before? He blew quite a few accounts, some of which were at payout, but that was the thing. He was like, I never said I was a good trader. I'm not a good trader. That's why I trade with prop firms instead of my personal account. He's like, but I'm good enough to get $300,000 in payouts. I'm like, hey, that's all that matters. Because somebody came in there and was like, you're not a good trader. First of all, person who asked you? Nobody. But yeah, it's like, I never said I was a good trader. Okay. Like I said, I feel like we're starting to slow down enough for me to be able to trade. I could have taken this one, but I didn't want to. I would have had to break even too fast, which would just push straight through it anyway. But I'm definitely feeling the vibes of the market now. I think, wait. Except we just pushed like 80 ticks in 30 seconds. What the hell? All right, 411. No. See, this is why I just didn't want to trade. Why am I trading? There's no reason. It's no reason to trade. And that was a regular setup, I think. It was. It was. This is why I didn't want to trade. But then I missed this sell right there, though. That's the other thing. When I miss so many trades, it's like I just rather not trade anymore. But I'm gonna keep going. Tis what it is. And I did the same thing that I did the other day that I said I need to stop doing. I harp on the loss, or I go check something on the loss, and then I miss a trade in the process. That's been a problem for me. A big problem. Big problem. That's annoying. Now next year I should be doing the Alpine payouts. Listen, that's some money right there. They troll Alpine all the time. I wish he would block them. Me too. Because if I got, I mean, the thing was, he literally, he blew the accounts because he stopped trading with the stop loss, which was so ironic because before all the DCA enforcement and the risk to reward enforcement, he was trading with no stop loss. And he's been talking about how he's been doing way better, like not blowing as many accounts because he's been using a stop loss. But because the market was so volatile yesterday, you know, he had lost, I think, a couple of trades or something trading with the stop loss. So then he ended up just going with the trend, I think, with no stop loss. Got back to like maybe negative $700 overall between all the accounts, which he considers break even. And then he takes a trade prematurely because it wasn't his setup. He didn't wait for confirmation like he normally does, and does it with no stop loss, blows a few accounts. He ends up manually stopping himself out just for the market to go a little bit further against him and then just push all the way up because he had got into a buy. And yeah, like you guys know, I don't like when people troll anyone, but it's just like for you to troll someone who's being transparent along their journey is just even more crazy because why? Like they don't even have to be transparent. They could literally be like everyone else and just come to YouTube when they're profitable, or you know how most traders don't trade live at all. All they do is make a whole bunch of strategy videos He could do that, but he's not. He's deciding to be real, be transparent. Like somebody was like, oh, Apex is paying its creators. He's like, what? I come on here every day and show my trades. Are you serious? What? That's like one of those days, I think it was last week or the week before, I was in the stream at the time that someone was trolling him saying that, you know, he needs to provide broker statements and stuff like that. And it's like, what? I said, he literally shows his P&L every single day. Go back to his lives. I'm like, and I literally said, go back to his lives and just scroll to the end and look at his P&L. They're like, you think I'm going to watch hundreds of videos with that are 2+ hours long? I didn't say that. I said click the video, scroll to the end, look at his P&L. Like, but again, you just have some people that are just, I don't get it. I literally don't get it. What is the purpose of being transparent just for someone to come and say that you're not being transparent? You see his P&L live, you see all his trades live. What more do you want from the man? I'm so confuzzled. I don't get it. I just don't. All right, the goal is to take every setup in the next hour, not miss anything else. Good luck. My brokerage is down. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Applejacks, yes. You better speak that. We all gonna be doing Alpine numbers next year. 18,000. I don't even want to look at mine. Now I'm scared. Oh my goodness. Whew, that's rough. Oh my goodness. Should I just stop at break even? I don't want to carry that balance forward though. Not being down 500. That was trolling Trap because he down 2 million from his house. These people are just hating. They ain't there yet. Who is Trap? Oh, Wall Street Trapper. I told you guys I have his course and I need to go through it. See, this is one of the, I don't want to say dangers, but this is why I understand the purpose of holding stocks long term, right? Because they always say how like the market recovers, but I also feel like if you know how to trade, 51879. If you know how to trade, it's probably better for you to not hold them long term and instead focus on you know, buying the dips, looking at resistance levels, you know, things like that. And holding and selling. Holding and selling. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Oh, wait, is this just for today? Oh, that's just for today. View all positions. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't feel like I'm gonna be comfortable trading at all for the rest of the session. I'm gonna try though, but it's just too volatile. Way too volatile. I'm gonna try because I don't want to give up. So I technically could have been back where I needed to be. Fuck, I missed that one. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten filled anyway. Alright, well, whatever then. I missed this one, but it skipped right through, so I wouldn't have gotten filled. But the fact that I lost that trade and then 10 seconds later the next setup happens and I miss it, I could have basically been back green. All right. That's a new one that I'm trading now. And that's just from thinking about who's in control, who's not in control kind of thing. So my thought process on this trade was there's less volume in this swing than this one. So the buyers are still in control because the sellers didn't push it down far enough. POC was in the wick and it was buyer volume in the wick, but it should still work out because the buyers never lost control. And I want to finish my PowerPoint I told you guys I was putting together so that I could think certain things through like that, because before I would never take that trade. I would only take that trade if the POC was in the body of the candle. But again, if buyers never really lost control of the market, then it shouldn't matter where the POC is in that particular trade because they're still in control. Only place they kind of lost control a little bit was in this swing, because this swing was less than this one, which means that the sellers started to take control to push the market down, but the buyers took back control and we pushed back up. So I do want to finish my PowerPoint because I might end up making just a few minor adjustments, basically making things a little bit more lax on certain setups with that particular thought process in mind. But I'll probably do that this weekend in my downtime at nighttime. 160. This ain't even his long term. This is options. He do leaps like 6 months, 1-2 years out. Got you, Trenches. Good morning, Rio. Sorry. Good morning. How are you this morning? It's 3:30. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right, this is the second week pullback. That's really a higher low. Oh, it doesn't matter. Zigzag's the wrong color anyway. Yes, mother. Hi, auntie. Weren't you about to go to the store? That's not right. This is not actually divergence because that swing shouldn't be there. Damn, I was hoping we rejected there. I was gonna take that sell. It's like, oh my gosh. I wouldn't have been filled on that one anyway. I'm like, it just moved down too fast. I wouldn't have gotten filled. The market skipped straight through. It's another way I know that the market is too volatile, because a lot of my setups that I have like noticed and would have taken it skipping through. Like there's no pullback at all. There's no drawdown for the trade at all. And sometimes I wonder, no, I'm going to keep my entry there. I was going to say, sometimes I wonder if I want to keep my entry one tick beyond the bar, because a lot of times when it skips through, it's going to skip through no matter what. But what I don't want to happen is me put my entry right at the close of the bar and then not get the entries I'm looking for. So, I don't know. Because a lot of times we'll come back to one tick beyond the close of the bar, but we do not come back to the actual price of the close of the bar. So 316. All right, we're moving a lot slower now. But now I have to just hope that I have enough setups after 10 o'clock. That's gonna be the biggest issue. I'm not taking any divergence trades at all today. I just don't want to. Even if the POC is, or maybe if the POC is in the same direction, I can. At least with the alternate divergence, but I just kind of rather not. Maybe I should. That was my setup and I would have gotten filled. I just don't feel comfortable with anything today. But that was this setup right here. It's like every reversal bar in the direction of the overall trend is just, it just takes off. 30 ticks in 2 seconds, 80 ticks in 15 seconds. Like, it's literally insane right now. Yeah, that was another setup right there. And I don't even know why I'm questioning certain things, because I think it's just, I've missed so many trades. I don't want to kind of screw myself taking certain stuff, but I need to just do it. I mean, I know some of the rules like the back of my hand already. Like this one I already knew, and it would have been would have been a full win. Applejacks, please don't stew in anger. I'm just so uncomfortable. What? Yes. Who gotta take teeth? He has to? Not before our vacation. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I'm back, sorry. Applejacks, don't. I promise I'm just so uncomfortable right now, that's all. That's it, that's all. Oh, I missed that one too, but that was my mom's fault for being on the phone with me. I missed this. At least like what, 3-4 oh, I wouldn't have gotten filled on that one anyway. I won't steal this one. You sounded too excited, baby. Cause she know I'm trading. Like, text me. But she also know that I don't answer texts. No, my only niece and one of my nephews is about to be here, which means I need to take my phone off silent or do not disturb so that I can hear when he's outside, unless my grandma answers the door for me, which I hope she does. All right, one thing I definitely am not doing is taking sales at support extended levels and buys at resistance extended levels. Doesn't work out well majority of the time. Yes, please, Apple Jacks. I just feel like the market is so volatile. This is not the day to stay with me. I'm just super uncomfortable. Fuck. I didn't want it to pull that far back. Look at it. Just look at how it just... That's 130 ticks in 27 seconds, you guys. Is that not insane? Is it not insane? Check the gains and call it a day if you're unsure. New trader, I definitely agree. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna switch to the account that needs to get back to full drawdown, and we'll only trade those. It's not even that I'm unsure, it's just the market is just so volatile right now that I don't feel comfortable. But what I will do though is I'll just trade the account that needs to go or get back to full drawdown, and I'll leave it there. All right, yeah, let's do that. And at this point, we're gonna have to see. I need $500. All right, so I'll just do 2 contracts, hopefully we get 2 wins and we'll be done. But I agree, new trader, I do agree. And the thing is, I think that one loss that I had, which was the second to last trade, followed by a win that I didn't take, I think that's just what just pushed me over the edge of just ugh. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna trade on account 3. Account 1 and 2 are done for the day. They're in profit. They're both back over $50,000 of a balance. Full drawdown. No, I don't have full drawdown in them, but I don't care about that. I only care about full drawdown when the account's about to renew. Did we wick off the top of this yet? Nope. So that's still a resistance level until we wick off the top. Damn. All right, I almost took that, but the POC was neutral, so I couldn't take it. Yeah, see, I'm questioning shit I don't ever question. That was a setup right there. It's not what I'm looking for. Doubt I would have gotten. It was literally only one tick of drawdown, so I highly doubt I would have gotten filled, but I really hope when I return next week, the market decides to be normal and not do this again. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, there was, like I said, one tick of drawdown on this trade, so who knows if I would have actually gotten filled. Most of the time I will be, but just don't know. You don't know. This is still a resistance level technically. Oh, let me remove the big ghetto calculator. But yeah, ever since we changed to an uptrend, we've resisted here. We have not wicked off the top for a buy yet. Good morning, True Seeker. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. My nephew isn't feeling well. I feel so bad for my baby. Oh, and we're trading. All right, I have to remember that. That's important to know too. All right, so our volume right now is at 457,000. What's you guys' prediction for 1045? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 580. Feel better as soon as he walks in the door. They about to take him to the doctor. He's the one that's always the life of the party. So if he's not feeling well, he got a fever, he's vomiting. It's so weird when he's sick. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going with 550. 550 is my prediction for the volume at 1045. Still using this as resistance. Yeah, I'm going with 550. Like I said, it's just so weird because the day that it was 588, it was not like this. I could literally see. I don't know what this is. All right, we're trying to push through. Still need to wick off the top though. Or at least trade above it. But normally we get a wick off the top. Not, let's do it like the Price is Right, 549. Girl, you ain't nothing. Price is Right be cracking me up. Somebody says 550. 549.99. The actual retail price is. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I didn't take that trade. I would have been stopped out just for the market to push up 60 ticks. Like, what the? But I'm definitely this weekend. I'm gonna look at the deeper pullbacks with double bottom, double top middles, because I told you guys I used to require something specific for those, and I think I just rather not trade it at all. To be honest with you, I haven't really been liking the results of them lately. But we also are inside of the zone created by my middle level, so that also could be it, because we're resistant pretty heavy, so that also could be it. I would really like to see us push. This is pretty nasty. Just bouncing back and forth. All right, now we got to push through, maybe. 436, 436, 436. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, this is not real. This is not real. Oh no. Well, I'm just gonna let the account blow. My stop loss never showed up. And it was a late entry at that. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna let the account blow and we're just gonna go on about our business. And I'm done for the day after this, just FYI. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here so you guys can see. Oh, you're not gonna be able to, it's too small. Either way, I'm just waiting for it to blow. That's pretty frustrating. And I'm gonna start my weekend early. I guess you'll have to zoom in if you want to see it, but I'll just watch it on Rhythmic. My order was rejected because your stop loss has to be below the market. Well, it was. You just didn't put it in, Folio. Alright, there it goes. It's blown. Did it take me out? Alright, cool. Alright. I'm gonna end it there because I have shit to do anyway. So, and why is there a... There's a sell market if touch order that just got put in. How? How, Sway? Whatever. All right. Yeah, because we're not stewing. I'm just gonna leave it be. All right, so let's go over the stats of the trades that actually mattered. To be honest with you guys, that's probably the first time I've blown an account in a while. Actually. Yeah, and for it to happen because my stop loss doesn't show up, pretty fucking annoying. But whatever. All right, let's go through. Oh, I only took 3 trades, 2 wins, a loss. That's it. If anything, I'm more mad about the fact that the market moving so fast. Like, I'm okay with the trades that I sat out of the first 30 minutes, or even trades that like it was just moving so fast that I just didn't see. But for the trades that I actually like, yeah, it was moving fast, but I questioned because I just feel like the volatility just made me question things that I'm not supposed to question, because that was the whole purpose of me creating the strategy the way that I am. Because no matter if the market is volatile or not, high volume, low volume, my strategy should still work the same, because it's all based on, it's volume based to begin with, right? I'm trading based off of volume. I'm trading based off of order flow. And those two things combined should help me to stay profitable no matter what the market conditions are. So yeah, the biggest thing for me today is frustration with myself and sitting out of, especially after like 9:45, just sitting out of well, I did take a trade at 9:47, but after 9:45, just sitting out of so many trades when, yeah, the market was still moving pretty fast, but it was still slow enough at times for me to catch things, and I just didn't, because I was questioning things. So, but yeah, so that's where we're at. The good thing though, let's hold on, let me take a screenshot so I can blow this part up, because there are some positives of this week for sure. All right, so let's start here, and then I'm gonna also open up my trade journal. So here's one of the positives. Account 22, which is the one that I needed to blow by, I think it was Wednesday or something, but we ended up getting it back to almost full drawdown, so I didn't. That account started at 49,617. So if because I'm not about to do math because she doesn't feel like it. So looking at the summary, I made $400 on that account this week. Listen, period. Okay, it's been a long time since I've had a green week. Okay, well, I mean, I have been since I started trading order flow, if I'm not mistaken. We'll look at my trade journal in a second. Account 23, that's the account that I just started this week. So even though it was only $114 in profit, I'll still take it. Especially because the strategy is almost 100%, not so much. There were a couple of things that I was looking at last night, mainly in regards to divergence. I'm gonna have to relook at the divergence just a little bit, but everything else was fine. It's just a matter of me being used to seeing everything. I still have to get used to seeing the order flow chart, paying attention to the order flow chart and my entry chart back and forth kind of thing. So I'm not mad at it. I had a really good week. If we combine those two accounts, $516, it's not a lot, but it's not a little either. I can tell you that a lot of the losses that I had this week, I've already figured out the adjustments that needed to be made in order for that not to happen on those particular trades anymore. So we're good there. I probably honestly will continue to, why is this not working? Hello, what the hell? I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, account 24 that I just blew, it renews on Monday, so I'll probably start trading it on Monday. All right, let's go to the trade journal real quick, which I haven't gone through and like categorized any of the trades or anything. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Let me do something real quick first because I want to show y'all something. Give me just a second. Just a second. That really kind of blew me a little bit, ain't gonna lie. All right, so trade journal is here. So yeah, we started trading order flow on this day right here. Last week was a profitable week, small but still green, and then this week is as well. It says here what, negative 130, but then you add in the $73. Oh wait, I guess I was still negative just a little bit, like $60 it looks like. So honestly, not too bad at all. I'm very happy about switching to order flow, and this is, I'm pretty sure, going to be my last major change to my strategy, because I feel like you can't get it any more accurate or any better than volume plus order flow put together. So that's where we're at. Long, short, or sit on your hands in a position to, I meant don't trade if you don't feel like it. Yeah. Oh, I'm done. I'm definitely done. I only continue to trade on that account because I needed to either blow it or get it back to full drawdown by the end of today, no matter what. So we're good there. But yeah, overall, I feel great about this week. And that's that. So I do have a couple of things that I do need to look over this weekend. Hopefully I have time. I'll be with the kids all weekend, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's that. I probably will not be here Monday, just so that you guys know. Like I said, I am going to take my second screen, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. And if I do, I probably will have to do so without a mic, and I would rather not do that. So I will see you guys bright and early Tuesday morning. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend, and be safe. And I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye, guys.